Hello everybody, my name is Aceface. Today I wanted to show you guys a really great ship for the Guristas hunt event. This is the Skybreaker, the EDENCOM frigate, and it just absolutely annihilates this event. It's not a cheap ship, it's an expensive ship, quite expensive indeed, and requires quite a bit of skills. You know, you got all these new skills, the EDENCOM skills. But this ship is like AFK. It's AFK style basically when it comes to doing these sites. It's just so easy. You take no damage because this ship is so tanky, and you just kill them so quickly because of the amount of multi-target damage you do. Because the way this Vorton projector works is that it attacks multiple targets at the same time. So when you've got multiple frigates that are really close, this is really good because just the Vorton projector just bounces off the shots on everyone. Oh, would you look at that? We've already got Guristas hunt outpost here. A really cool guy gave me some of these keys, these keys right here. Zuri and Isir gave me them. I really appreciate that a lot. He wanted to say thanks for the videos. I appreciate that a lot. Okay, let's get into here. I want to show you how good this is, and I'll get the fit up as well so we can see that. So this is a passive style fit. The EDENCOM ships is really nice to go passive fit because they naturally have very powerful HP pool. So buffing it even more gives you a crazy buffer of 31k EHP. Can you believe it? We've got 31k EHP on a frigate. It's quite crazy, I would say. Okay, oof. Yeah, look at that. It's we're attacking like all these environmental things now because there's no NPCs nearby. But this ship focuses on the full passive tank. We've got the medium shield extender, dual multi-spectrums, compact afterburner, and then we've got dark blood power diagnostic system. And then we've got field extenders right here. And I've also got the high-grade Nirvanas just because I wanted, just for fun, see the max amount of HP we can get. So 31k EHP. And you could obviously have more if you had put more blingier modules. We've only got Tech 2 multi-spectrums over here. But you could definitely have more than that. So what I usually do here is that I keep an eye, very close eye on the people who are nearby. Because I think that there's a glitch right now, or a bug, where if you, like someone goes suspect, like for example they steal your loot, and then you start like attacking an NPC, and if it'll bounce off to the suspect guy, and then they can freely attack you. So that's something you really want to be careful for, because now what, someone can like bait you into attacking them unintentionally. Like say this Algos, for example, he decided, oh, I'm just going to steal Aceface's loot. So he just steals it and he goes suspect. Then, even though I have green security, just because I shoot this Vorton projector on Caracal, it'll attack him if he's close. Because the only thing that's stopping my Vorton projector from not bouncing off, for example, this Caracal who died now, and this Algos, is that he is not suspect. And I've got my safety to green. Because green, you can freely attack suspects, it's no problem normally. But then the thing is, it doesn't take into consideration that you maybe don't want to if you're using the Vorton projector, because the Vorton projector a little bit shoots like anything in range. It's not so selective. But like if I had red security, then it would be a different thing. Then I would be attacking him as well. Pop him Blackbird. I like to go for the tankier ships first, so the cruiser, because it'll be less target switching. Because he's going to die last, then he'll just bounce off the Vorton projector from him, and then he'll just attack everyone. If I attack the weakest ships first, like these frigates, they'll die, and then I have to switch to another one, then they'll die, and then switch to another one. I just have it all bounce off the big target, like this one right here, and then he'll like attack everyone else because it'll bounce off to these worms right here. But you can see it's like very AFK in terms of the tank, like no thought really at all, especially with the high grade Nirvanas. Like we're barely losing 10% shields on a passive tank. That says a lot because your max recharge is all the way over here. Super easy. I guess the Algos gave up. Claim the rewards. I use the ElectroPunch, the high damage ammunition type. This is a surprisingly fast ship. It goes 1k a second, even though we've got the compact 1MN. I would have liked to put a little bit of a blingy afterburn on, but I couldn't fit it. The power grid was not there. I was thinking of, it could be an option to perhaps put something like a power core maybe, and then you could put a dual medium shield extender. Maybe it could be an option. Power core, Navy power core. Could you put a dual medium shield extender? Nah, it's not possible. What about a Canyon one? Because these are very power grid efficient. Nah, we could not. Like, you see that? I just attack one of them and it just attacks every single other one. Oh, there's a Kikimora. Unfortunately, he just came in the perfect time just to get all the loot. Ah, that's a bit unfortunate right there. Yeah. Not like we're going to be doing anything right here. He's just going to absolutely annihilate it. Where's the Kikimora? He's over there. Is he shooting? No, I don't think he's shooting. Okay, he's a bro, this Kikimora. Okay, let's go and get this loot right here. The Afterburner on. Only 600,000. Is he gonna go in with the acceleration key? Let's see if he goes in. Oh, it doesn't seem like he's going in. Okay. We just do once. Okay, so we don't consume that acceleration gate key. Look at this. We'll see how easy it's gonna be to tank this Jackdaw right here. I'm just gonna chill here. Go straight in. Not really care at all. Just gonna approach him, really. That's all it is. I don't know if the Vorton projector might be able to bounce off to some of these sentry towers, but it doesn't seem like it's doing anything. It's just to the... Okay, there it is. Hunt stasis web fire. That's cool, that's cool. Slowly but surely. It's quite low damage for individual targets. You see here 99 DPS. It's just that when there's multi-targets, then it goes really fast. It's also quite good using the EDENCOM ships for this event because they have pretty low EM resist, these Guristas. Actually, no, he doesn't. The bosses have Omni resist, but the normal NPCs, they have lowest in the EM resist. So they actually go down pretty quickly because we do a lot of EM damage right here. Oh, he's doing... he's nuking us out a bit. It's alright. Take him out. Come on now, Skybreaker. Why is he not getting taken out? One more shot maybe? You know, these Vorton projectors, they do use a lot of capacitor actually. It's a very capacitor intensive module. 7 million unfortunately. Okay, let's see now if we can find some more sites. We've got one more key to use. Got a rapid repair booster. We can maybe make our way towards Galente High Sec because it tends to be very quiet, or Minmatar even. Just a longer route, so we're further away from Jita because it's usually close to Jita where it's just so overpopulated and there's just no competition. Everyone just scrambles to take all the sites. See if we can find some more. And there's none here. Another great thing about using the passive fit with the Skybreaker is that it's more gank proof. Obviously nothing is gank proof or fully gank proof, but like, when you've got 31k EHP, it's a lot more difficult than something that's got, I don't know, 5k EHP or something like that. You can see here how much does my active Skybreaker have. Yeah, 5.9k EHP total buffer. I mean, it's better in terms of the DPS, and it's better, I think it's even better in terms of the shield boosting capabilities, like the HP per second. Thing is, we already tank so much, and it's just really great because the Skybreaker naturally, or EDENCOM ships naturally have really good buffer, so it's a lot, like, you benefit a lot more from going with a buffer fit on this than another type of ship that is maybe less focused on that. Like, we get a lot of resists. Just this is made to be a buffer type of ship, and we already have so much tank anyway from like the recharge rate per second right here. That, I mean, I think it's just better to go like this. Because people, I can see people wanting to gank Skybreaker since they've got relatively low HP, since they're a little frigate, and then they could be carrying expensive modules such as the Vorton Projector, which is, I mean, not super expensive, but still a little pricey, you know. Same thing with all these other modules we've got. See here on the scan. Oh, we're in perimeter right now. We shouldn't find many here then, because we're in the very center of Caldari space. Unpass, Kisogo. Gusmonmon, nothing here. I think the Skybreaker looks best when it's not shooting, because then these wings are pointing outwards. When the wings point downwards, that's when it's shooting. I don't think it looks as good. I think it looks better when they're a little bit out to the side. Same thing with Tech 3 cruisers. I think the propulsion mode tends to look a bit better. Propulsion, or... yeah, I think I tend to find propulsion to look a bit better, actually. At least in the Confessor. Just these little things I notice because I really value the appearance of my ship. We've got Junigaishi over here, which is the system that's close to Uedama. This one right here. So we're soon in the Ganker Haven. Shouldn't be much issue. I mean, I don't think there's a lot of people who are going to be wanting to gank a Skybreaker anyway, or thinking about ganking a Skybreaker, because it's got a pretty fast align time since it's a tiny little frigate. But still, you can never be too sure. I mean, 200 million is quite a bit of a price for a frigate. Okay, Yudama next. Ikao, nothing here. Okay, so now we're in Yudama. There's only one red person. Doesn't seem like it's particularly active right now. There's nothing nearby. Quite annoying when you want to find a site. You know, I just found it just like that, out of the station straight away. And then now that I'm actually looking for one, I actually am having a very hard time. It seems like we're going to have to go the whole way to Heimatar, or the Minmatar system, to find a site, because there seems to be none spawning anywhere.
Warp drive active.
Sinchel, let's go, Sinchel, let's go. Oh, we aligned out just in time. Let's hope this site lasts long enough. I don't think it's gonna last a long time, because I can imagine there's a lot of people going in the same route we're going right now. Just, oh, okay, let's just go to Minmatar, find anything that's nearby. You can see there's a Corax on the scan. It might be over here. Yeah, it disappeared there when we went from 14 to 10 AU. Okay, there's no one here. That's good. We can activate dual multispectrums. Okay, we've got tangos. Let's go. I really wish there's one thing that I would love them to add to the Skybreaker, and that is a utility high, because it would be such a perfect exploration ship, or just general anomaly hunting ship, to go around, grind anomalies, get maybe an occasional DED site, and then you go do that. But the issue is we have no we've got no utility high, so we can't scan down for signatures as well, and that's a big part of the exploration side of like finding DED sites. You scan them as well as you grind the anomalies to get them. This is just good for grinding anomalies, but when it comes to actually scanning, you can't do that because you don't have that high slot. A utility high, just wish that you could. It would have done so much to this ship. I would have used this ship so much. It would be my favorite, my absolute favorite DED hunting ship otherwise, for high sec. You can see the legs, they go down like this, I was saying before, when you're in like attack mode, and you see here now that we've stopped attacking, they go back to normal. I think this looks a lot better. Okay, let's go attack them. Carrack, I'll go for the biggest ones to just bounce off all of them. He's bouncing off them like that. It's really cool. Does it bounce to this Kestrel? No. This Caracal seems to be a little bit far away. Okay, now it seems to be bouncing off to some. Yeah, now it's bouncing to all, I think. See the HP of these other NPCs. Yeah, just all popped right there. And that Kestrel has almost lost his shields. And he's probably going to go down with the last body right here. Oh, even before the Caracal. Yeah, this is so great. The Vorton Projector is just amazing. These guys are like low HP NPCs, like mass NPC activities. Go for the Corax right here. No, not Condor. I wanted to go for Corax. Thank you very much. But that shield regen, you see that the resists are just so good naturally on this ship. With the dual multispectrums, it becomes so great. And then you've got like 44 HP per second, and it's like max is here, and we're over here. We have hardly any regen a second here, but still we're holding out in the shields here. It just shows how good this ship is. Oh, we got an Enyo. An Enyo over there. Where is that Enyo? There he is. I hope no one goes suspect. We die. Be very unfortunate. I mean, we have very good tank, and we have good not so good DPS. So the worst case is just that someone is able to out-rep us, and then we just sit there like a sitting duck, not able to do anything. And attack these guys right here. Doesn't seem like he's wanting to bounce off that Corax to the Blackbird, unfortunately. Okay, we should soon be there. We've destroyed a lot of NPCs now. Where's the range? 16. You can actually get some crazy range with the certain ammunition types. If we look here, StrikeSnipe. If we put StrikeSnipe over there, 56 kilometer range. That's pretty decent for a frigate to be able to just hit out suddenly. 56 kilometer range. DPS is obviously a lot worse, half DPS, but still. Probably what we could do is we could have a third tuning system like this, because I feel like the tank is just way overkill. Way overkill. So the main thing is just to get as much DPS as we can So something like this probably would be best. Guristas automated for VHF. Maybe we put a canyon shield extender. No, we can't fit that. I'll go towards this acceleration gate over here. Oh, actually, no, we want to go towards this drone so we can grab his loot. Because sometimes you could get some good loot, according to some of you guys who told me that you can get some really good loot from this if you're lucky. So far, it's always just been really bad loot, but maybe it could be something good if the RNG is on our side for once. Well, it actually has been quite a bit in the beginning. I remember the beginning of running this site, I had 2 sites in a row. Destroyed that Jackdaw. Got so good loot. I got one, I got a Gecko BPC, and another I got a C3-X ballistic control system. So it's like really, I was really lucky on the first 2 sites, 2 in a row, and then all the other ones after that have been pretty average. There was nothing special. Grab this loot right here. Yeah, nothing special here. Activate the acceleration gate. This is pretty expensive ammunition right here. You see here, only 700 ammunition, 6.9 million, 8 million for this StrikeSnipe over here. This is Tech 1 ammunition. We've got 2,000 of these, 14 million. They're pretty much the same price as Tech 2 and Tech 1 ammunition. It's just so expensive. You use very little though. You burn through the ammunition very slowly, but still, it's quite expensive. And I think the amount of time or amount of damage you deal, or amount of ISK per damage is very high, like a lot. Even though we burn through the ammunition very slowly, I think it's quite absurdly high for the amount of damage we do. I guess it's not taken into consideration that I'm thinking about, okay, single target is doing not so much damage per ammunition, but if we have 10 targets, which is the max this can hit, then I guess you could think that, okay, then we're getting a lot of value out of our ammunition. Let's see how we fare without the multi-spectrums. I'm just curious. See how much how low our shield drops. We should have quite a good capacitor without the shield hardeners, actually. Yeah, 10 gigajoules to spare. It's a really good capacitor naturally on this ship, actually. Yeah, even without the shield hardeners, just chilling here. Yeah, whatever, Jackdaw, you can do all you want. Barely getting through the shields. And what are our resists? 44, 65. Yeah, before our capacitor was dropping, and now it's not. Like, it's really good capacitor right here, and we're not using any of these. Where's our buffer when we overheat these? 36k EHP when we're overheated. Open this up. Ooh, Gecko BPC, Dread Guristas, Omnidirectional Tracking Link, and Valdemar Drone. This is a crap one though. This is 001. That's cool, getting a Dread Guristas Omnidirectional Tracking Enhancer and Gecko BPC. Ooh, that's worth like 60 million right there. I think might have dropped in price after this event has been going on for a few days now.
Warp drive active.
But that's it. Skybreaker doing the Guristas hunt sites. Really great, really smooth, AFK friendly. It's I really like this ship for this kind of activity where you have lots of small targets, like in anomalies. You go blitz through them so quickly. Only thing is, I'm quite worried about people abusing the suspect bug or suspect workaround to getting the Vorton Projector to sort of bait onto them, and then it'll make it so that people can PvP with me, and I'd probably get wrecked. But a really tanky ship right here, especially when they go the medium shield extender and the dark blood powered diagnostic systems with some high grade Nirvanas. This ship is an absolute beast, both in terms of its like damage potential when you got lots of small targets, but also its tank. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.